What is up, everybody? My name is Ezekiel White. I'm one of the CSJ teens. For those of you who might not know who we are, CSJ stands for Coming Soon Jesus, and we have a kiosk in the Haven Mall, but we also have a website called comingsoonjesus.org or comingsoonyeshua.com. So, make sure you guys go check the website out. But today, this very moment, you guys are watching me, I'm looking at you. Wanted to talk to you about this big word that's going to come across the screen. I keep saying screen. That's going to come across the screen. It's called consequence. Yeah, it might hit consequences. Not fun. So, especially when you make bad decisions. So, yeah, I'm going to give you a small scenario for the teens out there. If your mother and father tell you, don't go to the party, you really want to go, but they're telling you not to go, then you say, okay mom, okay dad, I won't go. But because you know their work hours, or you might know their sleep hours, you make a body type thing out of pillows that you guys do sometimes, and you sneak out the window, or you try to tiptoe across the house and sneak out the door. Now, you're at the party, you drove to the party, you have a few beers, and you get drunk, and you have fun, which I'm going to explain the word fun in a couple minutes too, after I finish the scenario. You have fun, then the other people are drunk too, so then something bad happens to you. Now, whoever might have messed with you or did something to you, they are evil. Let me clarify that. Don't twist my words. They are evil. They're horrible people. They shouldn't have did what they did. But it's also a little bit your fault too, because of the simple fact, if you would have just stayed home when your parents said to stay home for your own good, if you would have just stayed home, that scenario would have never happened. Would have never happened. Just like the law. If the law says, don't drink and drive, keyword, don't drink and drive, and you go anyways and you crash into somebody, your consequence is you crashing into somebody. Just like that scenario. Your consequence was that happened to you because of the simple fact that you didn't listen to your mother and father. So, that the same way is going to go for God. If you don't read your Bible, if you decide, oh, well, God's not, I can't see God, so why should I believe? Why should I believe in Him? He's not watching me. Your consequence is your life is going to be ruined. Every time you think you could do something without God, something bad is going to happen. It might not happen this year. It might not happen next year. It might not happen 20 years from now. But it's going to happen. Your consequence is going to come and bite you in the butt every single time. But if you listen to God and listen to the people He sends you and listen to your teachers and stop being so prideful that you always have to listen to yourself, then your life would be 100% better. So please guys, I'm warning you, I have a problem with listening too. So please guys, just learn to listen, because if you don't listen, consequences are always going to come. Like for example, just for little kids, because I did this when I was a kid actually. My mom and dad told me, when the oven's red and the oven is hot, don't touch it. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to find out for myself. So I touched it, and I had a big scar, I had a big scar on my hand because I decided not to listen. So, that was my outcome. That was my consequences of not listening. So my consequence of not listening was I got burned. And that's what's going to happen in life. When you don't listen, you're going to get burned. So, always remember that, guys. It might not seem encouraging, but it should be encouraging. And I said I was going to talk about the word fun. So the word fun in the Hebrew, in the origin of the actual origin, not your American English version. The word fun means fool. So you might go rob a bank. I'm just going to go to the most extreme scenario. You might go rob a bank, but your consequence. It might seem fun right in that moment. You're yelling at people with your guns and all that. It might seem fun at that moment. Or you might go out drinking with your friends. But if you get behind that wheel, if you rob the cashier, prison for that scenario, and you could die in the other scenario. So either one is bad. But if you listen and stay on the straight path, stay with God, don't give in to the enemy. I have that problem too. Sometimes I do give in. Do not give in to the enemy. The enemy is not going to do nothing but hold you back. It might seem fun then, but when you try to go on, this is evil. This is evil. This is you. Every time you try to do good, evil is just going to attack you. It's just going to attack you. So, but if you stay with God, then God is going to protect you from evil. If you decide, no, your word should, every time evil approaches you, your word should be no. I'm going to stay with God. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to get in my Hebrew dictionary. I'm going to listen to worship music. I'm going to go to church. Whatever you have to do to get closer to God, do that. So, and for my teens out there that are 18 and above, even younger people, just listen. If you know your friends are putting you in bad situations, they're not your real friends. Real friends will tell you when you're doing wrong. They won't let you do it and just stand by and watch. So, stay around the right people, stay with God, and learn to listen.